So we discussed in a video last week, should Tesla actually lower their prices, especially getting the Cybertruck dual motor under $60,000? It would be absolutely devastating to all of their competition, because right now their competition can't even figure out how to make or manufacture a proper EV, let alone get it under $80,000 or $100,000. So recently, Elon Musk actually announced that he is lowering, or has lowered, all of the prices of every single Tesla vehicle. Now, there's a lot of misinformation as to why he's doing it. A lot of the haters are sitting here going around the internet saying, oh, he can't sell any Teslas, so they have to lower their price because Tesla's trash. And this is the farthest thing from the truth. The reason why Elon Musk lowered the prices was so all of the Tesla vehicles could meet the EV tax credit this year. He brought all the price tags down. This way, all of the people could benefit all of the savings. So not only are you saving on the vehicle itself right now, but you are also getting that tax credit. Now, keep in mind that tax credit really doesn't go into effect until 2024 technically. So you would have to write it off next year, and then it should be a full-on right then in the now discount when you check out in 2024. It's a little tricky, I know, but you have to keep in mind this is only going to be temporary. These prices are going to go right back up. And everybody who keeps saying he's doing this because he can't sell Teslas, are you out of your mind? Q4 2022, they completely sold out. Over 1.31 million Teslas produced last year, and not only did they sell out of every single one of them, they sold out every single showroom model. They sold out every single test drive model. They cannot keep them in stock, even with opening all of these new gigafactories, and that's what they are doing even more so this year. They're adding more gigafactories. As a matter of fact, 3 of them, and they are expanding on the Texas gigafactory. You can also add to the expansion that they are opening up a cathode factory, and they are beginning to mine lithium. Yes, that's right. They're creating a lithium mining company in Texas as well. Then we have the Cybertruck. We also have the insanely semi. That thing is going to go through the roof. It's not even fully mass producing yet, and it is already going crazy with the pre-orders. They can't keep them in stock. The Cybertruck, which comes out this summer, is going to be a huge deal, and lots of people don't understand this. So you're going to see not only the stock go up, but sales are going to go through the roof. Right now, as of Q4 2022, they couldn't keep them in stock. You think they're going to keep them in stock now with this discount? And on top of the discount, the $7,500 tax credit? Not a chance. Good luck trying to get one. So also what this may do for the used cars is a vehicle like mine that has the upgraded, not just premium, but has the white interior, and it's an upgraded paint such as the blue, it's actually going to make it more rare because more people are going to want the cheaper one. Because if you're going to want the Model 3 Performance, it's not going to fall under that threshold price in order to get the EV tax credit, because if you upgrade to the white and a color such as red or blue, it's not going to fall into the means of a tax credit. You're actually going to be above that price tag. So you are going to have to skip out on that if you're looking to also get the tax credit. But here's a trick for you. Don't add the charger and don't add full self-drive at checkout, because otherwise it's going to raise that value to over $15,000, and that's going to put you outside the EV tax credit. Now what you can do is buy the vehicle. Once you get the vehicle, you can actually head on in to your display and selecting this car icon right here, which is going to bring up your settings. And then you're going to go down to the bottom. You're going to see upgrades. Select upgrades. You're not going to see it on mine because I have full self-drive, but usually you'll see the option for full self-drive right here. And if you don't want to do it this way, you can also do it in your app. And that will present you with 2 options. Option A being you can pay for the full thing at $15,000, or you can pay monthly at $199. Now, this will not be added onto that final price tag, so you will still fall into that tax credit by waiting to purchase these things. You can also purchase the charger afterwards on their website. This way it's not included in the final price. Now, when they wrote this bill, they didn't know what they were talking about. They're almost thinking like they have the mentality from the 90s or 80s when it comes to automobiles. What it should have said was this tax credit is based on a certain price tag without upgrades or accessories. That's how it should have been done. So now you're going to have to do the workaround. Just don't include full self-drive or the charger, and then buy it afterwards. Once you get the car, do exactly as I showed you. Add it that way, or you can do so in the app as well once you have your Tesla, and then also just order the charger on their website. That's all you have to do to get around that. But again, you're going to have to stay away from the upgraded interior, the premium interior, which is what this is, or upgrading your paint to blue or red. You're going to have to stick with the basic white if you want to stay within that price tag to get the additional $7,500 off. And if you don't, you're still going to get a discount. You're still getting like $8,000 off regardless. So it works out either way. This is exactly why he reduced the pricing on all of the Teslas. It is not going to remain this way. This is not a permanent reduction. This is a temporary reduction in order to fit that said EV tax credit. And that's all it is. And you might actually see a nice bump in Tesla's stock because of this. Because what's going to happen now is, first of all the competition couldn't even compete with Tesla at the price points they were at. Now Tesla is at a lower price point temporarily, but during this temporary price point, it is actually going to flood Tesla with orders for that EV tax credit. It's going to take away all the orders from companies like Ford, VW, Rivian, all of them, because they cannot compete, first of all, with Tesla to begin with. Now they have to compete with them at a reduced price. Game over. It's done. These companies are lucky if they don't go bankrupt in 2023. Now, if you want to get a lot of in-depth details into stocks, especially Tesla, such as my price targets, where I think it's going, when you should buy, when I believe it's going to dip, why I believe it's going to dip, why I believe it's going to spike, and more, you can do so by signing up at dailyinvestorx.com. We also do a lot of day trades in there. We are up over 1,000% on our returns in day trades so far this year. January alone, it's only been a few weeks, we're up over 1,000%, which means you would have already tripled your money had you been a member since New Year's. It is absolutely insane. And if you're not a member and you want free information regarding Tesla stocks, such as graph news and a whole bunch of other great stuff, you can get all of that over at dailyinvestorx.com/Tesla.